My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked I escort him to Clearmet. It took longer than I anticipated. An elderly man needed me to help him cross the street. He gave me a nickel for my troubles. Not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. Oh, he gets a name, though. So that either means he's going to be a reoccurring character, or he's about to die. Look, want to take votes? Hands up in chat if you think he's going to die. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly up before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know. So it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Hear, hear. Sleepy boy. Speaking of Sleepy boy, what? Who wants to bet it's not dead? Me.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
Lena, I am so sorry to disrespect you like that. I'm so sorry. Your beautiful voice deserves me not to interrupt you to talk to chat.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Interesting. Ooh.
By himself. Certainly it is no light.
Oh, is the knockoff Ardbert?
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it.
It's the fake Ardbert.
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
A warrior of light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Okay, peasant, you may kiss my ring. You may kiss my ring. There we go.
I had hoped to fight at your side today, but I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I feel like whenever I give someone a silly voice when they're voiced in a cutscene, that always sounds so regal. Like, I'm having him talk like this whenever he's chatting to me. And now he's talking again. He's like, I had hoped to fight at your side today, but I'll continue to follow your example. Sorry, Thaler.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the
You want to go on a date or something? I'm not zoomer enough to do that. So I don't know how that works. Oh, I get you, Dolphin. You know what they say about trying to do good, road to hell and all. True, bad. Too true, sometimes.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
I'm just imagining a piece of fish, like, slapping on a like, why won't you open? Please. This is what you're here for. Yo. Whoa. Dude, that's so cool looking. Dude, this guy's glam is on point. Holy moly.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
What, am I going to talk? Is this the first time a Warrior of Light speaks?
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
This would be like the biggest reveal if suddenly the Warrior of Light has a voice actor. That was the sassiest little smirk ever. Oh, my hopes have been dashed. Bird. Seto! I actually just edited the episode you were in, Seto. Oh, our Bert. A beautiful boy. How dare they besmirch your memory with this new Art Bert?
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
And I lied about it all. Ladies and gentlemen. They do just exclusively for the sort of noises of exertion in battle. You know what would be really funny? If that whenever our character, like, spoke, they just did the grunts and noises of combat. Just like, yeah, Everyone's like, so wise, so true. Ah.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Hell yeah. Albert's a good
They
dude.
did everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too. In the end, they saved us. And we cursed their names.
All right, everyone, play General
This
Cloud
should go a
Noise,
long way
Crowd
towards
Noises
clearing the
.mp4.
air.
You know, you want to drop a good joke, and then your speech impediment kicks in. Isn't that just Schnitzel from Chowder? Wasn't he just like Rada Rada? I haven't watched much Chowder. Arbert! That's not Arbert. He doesn't have blood on his axe.
Impossible.
You can see him too? But he's my ghost boyfriend.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Guys, I don't want to go... I'm going to hit next, and it's going to cause some drama, and... I want to remember Arbert as he was. I don't want this bastardization.
People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
Source, just trust me.
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home. But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
I'm with him so far, but I definitely sense some, like, duplicity in his words.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former.
I feel weird. He's saying all the good things, but I still feel something wrong here.
Any one of you could do the same. All you need
Hashtag
is
not
the
my
will
Albert.
to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet.
I mean, I would just invite him to have a conversation. I mean, don't talk behind his back.
This matter in private.
Oriange, you're too concerned with having secrets all the time. The fact that you're like, juicy secret right here, keep it for myself. Don't let him in on it.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Also, us leaving serves no purpose. That just gives him time to freely talk. Oriange, all around, bad plan.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. Hashtag not my Ardbert.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Call forth, ghost boyfriend. I need to have a conversation with you.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Uh-huh. That he's from a different
That he
shard.
is an Ascian.
I don't know if I believe that one. I feel like that's too simple.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
So they would have had to kept his body in perfect condition across the time from when he died, because when he came to Arshard, he was incorporeal. He was aether traveled across. He gave up his life to come to our world and stop, try to save his world. So that's not. How could they, unless they use the Allegan cloning technology? Oh, ooh. I feel like it shouldn't be as simple as just an Ascian possessing a body.
The Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes.
Good point, Cam.
Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Okay, well, there we go.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Eladibus. Elidibus. I, for one, like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become warriors of light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alfino return us soon with the most essential knowledge. Alright, so there's 2 options here. 1, he comes back, doesn't know anything, but wants us to go explore something. 2, he gets captured or attacked. Those are the only 2 options I see going forward. Because he's not going to get the answer. Because it's Alfino. People have been thinking my Duncan on Alfino is like legit. I've been getting comments on YouTube like, you need to leave Alfino alone. He's not that bad. And I'm like, yeah, I think he's a great character. I just love Duncan on him. Oh, Stola's got a freaking hand going around her. What you guys say, girlfriend? I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we've learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. That was one of Emmett Selk's unique failings. I've no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Kitana Ravel. Almet believes the relics within tell of the great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians, perhaps. They may lead us to truths we seek. We got, yo, can I come? And, nah, man, that ain't me. Would you care for company?